Hello and welcome back, guys. So today we will be doing some IB maths questions about partial fractions. So let's begin. So first of all, the question we have is this one, this bad boy right here. Oh, let me select it. Okay, so how to solve this question? First of all, we need to remember the rules of solving the questions. Rule number one is to split it into factors. Split it into factors. Okay. Rule number two, D. It means destroy the denominator. Destroy the denominator. I'm just writing den. Okay. And number three is, let me remember. Yeah. Take characteristic value. Okay. Take characteristic value. That is when you put that x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 5. This is the characteristic value. Okay, we'll do this in practice, don't you worry. Next up, the rule is to solve for independent variables. Like these two are interlinked, I just made them two different points just to make them fancy, but it doesn't really matter. Let's begin with this question. First of all, we have to split it into factors. Let me just write this question down again. 3x minus 1 over x square minus 9 over x square minus 1. First of all, let me just write it over here because I can see that x square minus 9 and x square minus 1, these can be split into two different factors. Okay, I'll just write it over here. 3x minus 1 over this x square minus 9, this thing over here, this can be split into x plus 3 into x minus 3 because this is a difference, this is a subtraction of two squares. This is x squared and this is 3 squared. Okay, so x plus 3 into x minus 3, and then this thing over here, x square minus 1, it can become x plus 1, x minus 1. Believe me. If you don't believe me, then multiply these two together and you'll get the answer. Okay, now let's put this over here. X plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 1, x minus 1. Next up, what do we have to do? We need to split it into factors, the first step that we have. Okay, so what do? We do this like we assign that a, and then we have b, then we have c, then we have d. Okay, and the denominators are x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 1, x minus 1. We split these factors into distinct fractions. Okay, next up, what do? We destroy the denominator. Step 2 is dd, destroy the denominator. Okay, so what do we do over here? Let me just consider this part, leave this part now for now. Okay, so for destroying the denominator, what we do? We multiply all these with this, then with this, then with this, then with this. Okay, so what do we get? 3x minus 1 is equal to a into, when x plus 3 multiplies with all this, we can cancel out x plus 3 in the denominator. Okay, and then we will have this in the numerator. Okay, so what will we have? X minus 3, x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay, then we have plus b. We can cancel out x minus 3 this time, and we will have the rest of the factors. Okay, so we will have x plus 3 this time, and the rest would still the same. X plus 1, x minus 1. Then we would have plus c. I'm writing this down so that it fits on one screen due to my ginormous handwriting. Thank you for that. Okay, so next up we have x plus 3, x minus 3. X plus 1 will be cancelled out because of the denominator. Then we have x minus 1. Okay, then we have plus d, and that will be x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 1. If you don't understand this, go watch my lesson on my page or my channel, wherever you are, and you do go watch that lesson named as the partial fractions IB Maths AA. Okay, and you will get all this, you will get complete sense of it. So basically what we are trying to do is over here is that we are splitting it into fraction form. For example, we will split it into 4 over x plus 1 plus 3 over x plus 2, and when we take LCM and we multiply this, and when we make it a one fraction, then we should get this answer. Okay, so we are basically reversing the LCM process. Okay, so now what will we do? We have this, we have to go to step 3. We have to take the characteristic value, and then we have to solve for independent variables. Okay, what do you mean by that? Okay, so let me tell you, it's simple. First of all, we'll do for a. How to solve for a? We need to put this 0, x plus 3, this denominator in the from the previous step. Okay, this x plus 3 would be equal to 0, and the characteristic value would be equal to x is equal to minus 3. Okay, now in this entire equation we will put x is equal to minus 3. Okay, and then just see the results. Why is it over here? You are messing with me. Okay, so now that we have x minus 3, we will put it into the equation. I'll just calculate it, you can do it on your own. What do you have to do? Let me tell you. We have to put this, like for example, we have 3x minus 1, so we write 3 into minus 3 minus 1 is equal to a into minus 3 minus 3. Okay, a into minus 3. Okay, I'm writing all down. Minus 3 minus 3 into minus 3 plus 1 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, and for all the rest of the terms, this b, this c, and this d term, they will all end up being 0, because when we put minus 3, they have a plus 3 over here to cancel it out and make it 0. When 0 multiplies, all the term would be 0. There is x plus 3, there is x plus 3, there is x plus 3. So all other terms would be 0. If you don't believe me, do it and you'll get the same answer as me. Okay, so 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. Minus 9 minus 1 is minus 10. And then we have minus 3 times minus 3 plus 1 times minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so what do we get? We get minus 48 a, and a would be equal to 10 over 48, and that a is equal to 5 over 24. Okay, so that is how it is done. Now we will do it for b. Yeah, okay, so now we will do it for b. What we will do for b, we will put this value of b, the denominator of b, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, and we will put the entire thing as 3. So okay, so 3 into 3 minus 1 is equal to the b term. We take the b term this time, is equal to b into, oh my god, I'm so sorry, b into 3 plus 3 is 6. I'm just writing it directly. 3 plus 1 4, 3 minus 1 2. Okay, 6 times 4 times 2, it is 24 times 2, it is 48b is equal to 9 minus 1 8 over 48, it is 1 over 6. B equals to 1 over 6. Now we solve for c. Let me just do it over here. For c, I know my handwriting is fabulous. Yeah, okay. So for c, what do we have to do? We take that characteristic value again. So let me just zoom in. We have c over x plus 1. Okay, trust me, that is x plus 1. I know my writing. Yeah, x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. Okay, now what do? We follow the same process. 3 into minus 1 is equal to, we take the c term this time. We eliminate the b term, a term, b term, and now we take the c term, x plus 3 into x minus 3. Okay, x plus 3, c into x plus 3, minus 1 plus 3 is minus 2, and then we have x minus 3, which is minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. Then we have x minus 1. Okay, minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. Okay, so what do we get? We get wait, 3 into minus 1. We don't need a bracket over here. Yeah, okay, so it would be minus 3 minus 1, it is minus 4. You know, I am using a calculator because I don't trust myself. Anyways, minus 2 times minus 4 times minus 2 again, that is minus 16. C is equal to minus 4 over minus 16, and that is 1 over 4. Okay, now the last thing we have is D. Now I encourage you to solve it on yourself, with yourself, and just see the answer. If you still don't get it, I'll do the working for you, and then you see the working. Okay, so if we have x, we take the characteristic value of D this time. So what is that? D over x minus 1. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, wait, this is too far away from me. Let me just do it over here. Yahoo! Okay, for D, we take x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Okay, and now we take 3 into 1 minus 1 is equal to D into 1 plus 3, 4, 1 minus 3 minus 2, and then we have 1 minus 1, 0. Wait, what? Just a second, there has been an emergency over here, guys. Yeah, that's my fault. Look over here. So when we multiply the denominators, right? So we have x plus 1 as the denominator, right? And now we have x minus 1. So x is equal to 1 over here, x is equal to minus 1 over here. But we have written x minus 1 over here because that is just a mistake. That's just an overlook. We have to do x plus 1 over here. Let's rewrite it because I am an idiot. I repeat, I am an idiot. It's okay. No one cares. You didn't see anything that was cut. Okay. So we have 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 times minus 2 times 4, that is minus 16. D is equal to 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, and D is equal to 2 over minus 16, and that is minus 1 over 8. Okay, perfect. Now what do we have? We have A equals to 5 over 24, B equals to 1 over 6, C equals to 1 over 4, and D equals to minus 1 over 8. Let's just rewrite this fraction in partial form. Okay, I'll do it right next to the question so you can relate to it. So the answer is, I'll write it in very neat handwriting, the neatest I could possibly go. Okay, so we have 5 over 24, right, as A, 5 over 24, and the factor of A is, you need to see from here, yes, this, we basically need to replicate this, but we need to insert the values of A, B, C, and D. So this is x plus 3 in the denominator, 5 over 24 into x plus 3. Yeah, that is very, very neat. I did not expect that from me. Okay, then it is 1 over 6 x minus 3 for B. Then we have minus 1 over 4. Wait, is it minus 1 over 4? Ah! It is 1 over 4. Wait, where have I made a blunder? 3 into minus 1, it is minus 4. And then we have C's factors are x plus 3, minus 1 plus 3 is positive 2. I'm an idiot. As I said earlier, this can't be negative 2, this is positive 2. Okay, this is positive 2, so this would be positive 16, and this would be negative minus 1 over 4. So that means that C would be minus 1 over 4 and minus 1 over 4 x plus 1, and D would be, guess what, D would be minus 1 over 8 x minus 1. Wow, this is our answer. We have successfully express this in partial form. You can re-multiply it and take the LCM and do the long process, and you'll get the same answer, trust me. Okay, uh, that's it for the video, guys. I'm tired now, so go away and practice on your own. Bye bye.